Well, here we are at the fishery pond. We have the paiche fish, which is the biggest fish in the Amazon, and they are being fed right now. If you go closer, we have a little look at how big these fish are. It took them 2 years to build these ponds for fishery, and it's really full of fish. And the extension of the project is also incredibly big. We have more water on the side, and there is the road where we arrived.
Es un balanceado que tiene 30 milímetros de diámetro y tiene más o menos alta proporción de proteína, tiene 40, 45.
It's balanced food full of protein,
específicamente para el paiche, por el tamaño.
which is made especially for the paiche fish. 30 centimeters in diameter. There you go. So right now they're pulling the net. The fish are really punishable. But this is just to show us the fish. This is not for consumption or anything. How big they are, and these are young ones for the ground. We just take a sample for the fishery. Oh wow! These are being fed.
This sale ya to the market. This goes directly to the market.
Yeah.
Everyone.
But it's kind of heavy. It's a very heavy fish.
Each one of those are in about 12 kilos.
Now we're going to see some of the males that are used for the reproduction. Once again, this is just to show us, for a few seconds, one of these male fish, which are unbelievable.
Entonces el reproductor tiene su marca, nosotros la conocemos de dónde proviene.
So it's marked, they know who that is. Look how big it is.
Tiene su microchip y
There's a microchip, so it's recognizable.
Tiene microchip que se le conecta.
Huge.
con esto se... Pues, para que está filmando, mira aquí, con esto
Yeah, with
lo
that machine.
detectas y lo identificas,
You
lo
can
pesas,
identify
sabes su
him,
peso.
you have this weight and everything with that
Todo
little
el
machine.
historial.
It has the whole history of and all the details of the fish. So they're well recognized.
¿Viste? Entonces ya tiene una codificación que tú le puedes ver y puedes hacer
Su
seguimiento de
historia.
crecimiento,
You
historia,
know how big it is
cuánto
growing
de eso
and the
estuvo,
weight and everything. So
qué
this
calidad de
is
larva
really good.
estuvo,
So now it's
cómo
going to
la
be returned to
producción
the
y todo
water,
el
but we
seguimiento.
had this incredible opportunity to look at this. So
Al agua, al agua, al agua.
goes back to
No se
the
dañe.
water now.
Ya.
Ya, Randy,
Okay,
si
going
puedes,
back to the
ya,
water.
Chari.
Okay, here we are at the camp. We just climbed up from there, from the fishery ponds over there, to the reforestation site. And this is an accommodation camp where the workers, communities, almost the surrounding areas, live. And they have had people, like more than 500 people at a time, planting all these trees. They have planted nearly 1 million trees here. So this is like a little square they have created here. These are the homes, and it's very basic, but also somehow very inviting. So this is the area where the workers gather when they start their working day or when they. All right, here we are at one of the campsites, one out of 5 actually, that we were talking about earlier, where all the workers for the plantation and the reforestation project stay when they are working. It's high up, and they use it to prevent forestry fires. So from here you can see the whole area. Over there you can see the fishery ponds that we saw earlier that have been developed here, and the forestry that has been planted. And it's really hot right now, but here is quite cool, quite nice, and the wind is blowing beautifully here. And from the other side you can see the thick forest over there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Pucallpa, in Peru. Okay, here we are, still in Pucallpa. This is what otherwise would be called a secondary forest, which is a forest that by definition the timber has already been extracted and there is a second sort of forest growing. The incredible part of this native forest is that in spite of being defined as a secondary forest, here they have managed to put a plantation, and I'm going to show you. Do you see the line of trees within the forest? So the trees are growing, the plantation is growing within this forest. So this means a lot of work has been conducted here over the years. And look at these trees, how beautifully they are growing.
Yeah. What to add there, this is a 2-year plantation. The cost of this plantation is really less than the other ones you saw. The investment here is maybe a third part of the investment in a completely deforested area. You don't have any type of problems here. So this is the model we are gonna go through, no?
And these are very strong trees. Look at this.
La segunda es la cagua.